What's up people, welcome back to my channel. Vladimir here. In this video I want to talk to you about one of the most important tools you may need to have if you are doing Amazon FBA. The tool is called Keepa, and you can find it on Chrome Web Store under extensions. So you just type in Keepa and there it is right there. It's already added to mine. It's really easy to add. First of all, you go to Chrome Web Store. If you don't know how to get there, I just type in Google Chrome extensions, and that's the first thing, as you can see here. Here I type Chrome extensions in Google, and the very first result is Chrome Web Store. And from here, you can search anything you want. Keepa. I will also leave a link below in my description for you to get a good deal on it. This extension used to be free. It's no longer free, unfortunately, but it's only about 20 bucks a month, and it's very well worth the investment. So you go in here, and right now I have remove from Chrome, but you will have add to Chrome option. You will click on that. You can see it has really good reviews, more than 2 million users. 4.6 stars is really good rating. Once you download it, you have some free features of the software, but the most important features, of course, will only be included in the paid version. And you can share, you can even share the password. You can have multiple users. So for example, I just clicked into a random goggles for swimming for kids, and I'm gonna go all the way to the bottom, and this is right there is Keepa. I have the paid version, I paid for it, so I have the full range of options available. And I'm just gonna go really quickly through a few really important things that you have to look at that will help you sell better on FBA Amazon. So you have your own, Keepa has its own menu bar over here, and this will automatically show up in every listing that you go into on Amazon once you download the extension. Except of course you will have less data if you have the free version. So the very first thing is the price history. Price history is important because it shows you what is the basically average price that this specific item has been selling for. So we can see that for the most part, the price is pretty consistent over the last 3 months. Of course, we can do a year, and still the price is pretty consistent. You have new starting from $14.99. So this is actually the first item I've seen that it has been extremely consistent. We like to use 3 months because 3 months is just the perfect amount of time to determine whether a product is good or not to be selling. Here you can see, like I said, you can see the new items, the used items. Sales rank is really important. Sales rank actually shows you how many of those particular products are being sold in a period of time selected. So within the last 3 months, how many? And there are other tools that if you want to leave me a comment below with a question, what are other tools that you can use for FBA to be profitable, to be more successful, quicker. You can see here on the top, once I hover over the sales rank, I can see lowest number 12, current number 32, highest 17,000. The lower the rank, the better, because that actually means that you are number 1 or number 2 or number 12. It's better than being number 17,000, of course. So that's why lowest being 12, which means it probably sells a ton of this product when it's that low of a rank. This is our list price, lighting deals, and you can of course turn things on and off. So let's say if I want to clean this up and only see certain things, I can just go ahead and turn everything off, and now I'm only going to see the new. Okay, so you can see how this is just a constant thing. Buy box, very important. Buy box is essentially this thing over here where you can add to cart. This is the buy box, and whenever you appear in the buy box, that's when you can make the most sales. In this particular item, it looks like Amazon is the one selling it, so there is no other, this is maybe not the best listing to show you, but at least Keepa will nonetheless show you all the data. My favorite tab here is data, because on data you can watch exactly all the details. All the details are right here for you, so you don't have to look around the whole listing for that stuff. And it shows you your sales rank in current, in the last 30 days, 60 days, etc. And you can see that this thing is becoming more and more popular. Over the last 180 days, it went from 461 to currently number 32, which means it's being sold more and more, and the price hasn't changed. It's a constant price. It would have been a good product to sell if only it wasn't sold only by Amazon. And whenever Amazon sells something, you can be sure that you shouldn't get yourself into that too, because Amazon will take all the sales of that product from you and anyone else, and they will take it to themselves. So that's why you have to be super careful. Now let's look through a random category. For example, let's look at electronics. I'm going to search all sorts of electronics over here. Let's say musical instruments. Musical instruments probably being sold by just whoever. Let's do a ukulele. We have a bestseller over here. All sorts of different results. Let's go into something that's not sponsored, because sponsored, I want to avoid sponsored stuff. I just want to show you something. Okay, bestseller. Let's see why this is a bestseller. So good rating. You have 13,000, almost 14,000 ratings over here. Lots of answered questions, lots of varieties available. And right here, I can see that this is the buy box, and I can already see that new and used 4. That means there are 4 different sellers of this item. I'm going to click on this and I'm going to really quickly check out who is actually selling it. I can see that, look, the first one is sold by Everjoyce Pro Direct, but it's an FBA because it ships from Amazon.com. The next options are Amazon Warehouse. We don't care about that because that's usually a used item. And as you can see, it's used and used, so we don't care for that. And the next one is sold by USA Fine Product, Amazon.com. So this could very well be a very good product to sell. Don't necessarily take my advice for it, because a lot of people are going to be watching this video, and if everybody watches this video and decides, okay, this is a great product to sell, and start selling it, now the market is going to get too diluted and you might not actually make much of a profit on this. However, those are the things you really want to look for. Now this product definitely sold by multiple different sellers and not by Amazon. So this is where I think it would be really interesting to watch what Keepa has for us. So now, first of all, the price is fluctuating at this point. See that blue? So it goes from new from $35.99 or even $33.99, and the highest it's been $59.99. And let's go to data. Here we can see that sales rank is actually really good. It went from 113 in the last 180 days, and now it's actually becoming really popular. So this product is becoming really popular. Now, one really cool thing about Keepa is this buy box statistics. This will show you what is the percentage of the buy box that each seller gets. So the USA Fine product actually sells 88% of the items, and the second seller, Everjoyce, who is currently on top of the buy box and he's got a cheaper price, actually only gets 12%, right? And it shows you the stock, how many products they have in stock for this particular item. We have the review count. So most likely they buy more from this seller, although they're a bit higher in price. They're about $6-7 more, but they have a higher review count, a way higher review count, 2,000 more reviews roughly than the other seller. You can also go into the actual store using Keepa. You can also look at other items that they have and all their metrics of that particular store, or you can go to the actual seller through the Amazon itself, which I recommend doing through Amazon too, just to compare. So this is the first one, is Everjoyce Pro Direct. I'm gonna go here and I can actually visit their store, and I can see exactly how many items they're selling. It looks like they're not selling too many things, just about 7 items, all musical stuff, and they're getting pretty good results. Let's say, let's go into this kalimba. I'm gonna see how many others are selling this. It looks like a couple more are selling it. Let's see. So this is sold by Everjoyce. This is sold by Yingya Store, fulfilled by Amazon as well. Here we have one by Jing W Store, and we even have the USA Fine product is here as well. So on this product in particular, we have 2 extra sellers compared to the previous one. So let's go back into our Keepa over here and go into data. And sometimes this takes a minute to load, but I'm gonna go straight into the buy box and see the statistics over here. So for some reason, I'm only seeing 2 sellers getting all the buy box, getting most of the sales. We see Everjoyce again. He actually sells 65% of that, And then the other store, Yingya store, is selling 35%, but the other sellers are not even here. So maybe their price is higher, or maybe let's look at their prices up here. Why is USA products not selling, and why is the Jing W store not selling? Okay, so they're $20 here, and here we have by USA Fine Products $21.99. Meanwhile, this is sold here for $19.99. So it's about $1, $2 difference. But for some reason, the other sellers are not getting any of those sales. So this is the most important thing about Keepa that I think you should look at. There are other metrics, you can look at the variations, and it's right there, and then we'll show you other listings that you can go into that are really similar, price-wise, description, and everything. It's just slightly different variations and sold by different sellers. Having Keepa under your belt is gonna make your life so much easier when you're doing Amazon FBA, because it shows you everything. So basically, my advice when you're looking at price history, for example, on a specific item, definitely look. I don't care about used because I'm not gonna sell anything used. I do want to see the sales rank, the list price, lighting deals is okay, warehouse deals I don't want to see because it's same as used. New third-party FBA I definitely want to see. That's the red ones right here. See the red triangles? It means that those are the sellers that are coming on to sell that product, and the buy box, of course. Now, what I care to see is the price. So I really care to see what the price fluctuation is, because that will show me what is the least amount of money I can sell the product, worst case scenario, and what is the highest price I can sell the product at, best case scenario, and then calculate my profits and loss according to that. I will leave a link for Keepa to sign up to get a better deal if you want to purchase it in the description below. Feel free to comment your thoughts, your questions, and requests. If you want me to overview some other tools that you can use if you are doing Amazon FBA, I am coming up with a course, educational course, shortly. It will take me actually a couple months to put everything together nicely, but I am coming up with a course myself that will help you get onto FBA, onto Amazon FBA, and learn the best practices on how to become successful and how to be profitable anywhere between 3 months from the day you start to a year. So within the first year, you should already be profitable if you're following the advice and following all the tips and principles. You may even become profitable in anywhere between 3 to 6 months from the day you begin working on Amazon FBA. Thank you for watching. Give me a like to this video if you found it useful. Subscribe to my channel for more, and I will see you in another video.